I could answer this.
Get in there, girl. You got this.
All right. So this is something I work very, very hard on because, I am extremely passionate. So I have a reaction or an opinion about many things. And I want to, also I used to have impulse control, which meant I had to speak my mind right away before I forgot what it was, which told you if I could forget that, then it was so fleeting, right? So what I learned was just change my breathing. If I could just take a deep breath and go, it's that thing again. Wonderful. What do you have to say this time? Yep. You want to react to this thing that's happening right now. Wonderful. And can we postpone that for like few seconds, few minutes? Just think about something else. Yes. Okay. So what's happening right here? Take feedback on what's going on. How do I want to respond? So actually ask myself, how do I want to respond instead? Oh, I want to be cool, calm, collected, and I want people to see how amazing I am right now. And that helps me position myself and reframe myself differently rather than just jump in and do that thing that I used to do, which creates more problems, doesn't solve the problem, and robs me of the opportunity to build that resiliency. And over time, I grew stronger and stronger and stronger, where I could speak that, hey, right now I am angry. We will discuss that later, but here's what we're going to do. Mm-hmm. So I acknowledge my emotion. That's one of the things I also do is I acknowledge my emotion and I make a request to myself that, yep, you're feeling this way. Acknowledge that. Okay, I'm going to put it aside. And what do I want instead? And that really helps as well. So I have those two tricks right there for me to use. I also put myself quickly in the other person's shoes, which I was never able to do to the extent I do now, which was actually look at the emotion underneath whatever happened. Before I would just look at the event, put myself in their shoes and go, okay, I know why they're doing this, but I would not look at the emotion. And once I started to look at why they're doing it emotionally, I could calm down much faster. I hope that helps.
No, I think it definitely does. What's fascinating is breathing. I think breathing is one of these things that as a culture, we're starting to become a little bit more woke to and starting to understand just the power of it. Because, for many years, we would just hear like, when you're upset, take a deep breath, count to 10, but really understanding the science behind breathing and just what is actually occurring. It's a pretty phenomenal thing. It's the only bodily process that is both automatic and also something you can fully control. You can't control your digestion. You can't control your hearing, your sight, your taste. You can't control anything, but you can control your breathing. And in controlling your breathing, you can control your physiological output and you can change your chemistry in a very real, tangible way. And so I do think that breathing is the core of emotional stability. You have to change your physical state when you're feeling that anger or frustration, because it manifests itself in a very real way. And to combat that, you have to fight it in a very real way. And I think breathing is one of those solutions. Laganga mentioned also about just being aware of the sensations. When you're afraid, just taking a moment to reflect and look inward at, how is that manifesting in my body? Oh, my shoulders are tight. I feel this pit in my stomach. Just by looking at that discomfort dissolves the discomfort in a very strange, magical, but very tangible way.
Yep. And you're absolutely right. It takes 48 to 72 hours for our molecules, our cells that are agitated by what I call passionate reaction. It could be any reaction. And it takes that much time to get back to normal.